What's happening, folks? This is Zaffel, the one and only, and I am percussionist perfectionist here at Short Fuse. My father, when I was young, we used to go to Chinese restaurants and he would steal chopsticks for me and let me play upon the kitchen table, stove and microwave, and possibly even on the toilet seat.
You're speaking of Short Fuse, right? Not like when I was a little kid. Name is Scott Chavez, lead guitar player for Short Fuse. I didn't develop the sound, I helped develop it, but it was already kind of developed before I got there by Mike. Just another mother. I remember that song got me right off the bat.
Mike DiBattista, vocalist for Short Fuse. Just fell in love with music and I wanted to start playing. I actually took guitar lessons for a year and then started playing in bands. Short Fuse came about. We were young musicians just getting started and still hanging with it after all these years.
Hi, I'm Martin Boynton and I play keyboards for Short Fuse. Back in 1999, I was actually doing a website for my friend's band. Mike happened to be in that band. They were looking for a keyboardist. And they came to me because I was the computer guy and I learned how to play keyboards.
I'm Frank Caceres. I play rhythm guitar for Short Fuse. When I was young, I heard someone play guitar in my neighborhood, and he was this older metalhead guy. Like, it was the coolest thing I've ever seen. Like, to hear it, like in a room, raw, made me want to pick up a guitar and play it.
I got started with music when I was young. I used to be a drummer. Started out playing drums and moved out and was always interested in bass. So I was punk, I was interested in metal, and I just took over bass and it just seemed natural and just been playing bass since.
An amazing story that I could never properly express.
Me and our keyboardist Martin took a trip to Las Vegas.
We had just started the band. We were struggling to find a name.
And they were at a club one night and I saw a set list.
We went to a punk rock bar called the Double Down here in Vegas. We missed the show. There was a band playing, but their set list was still on the stage and one of the song titles was Short Fuse.
And I guess they both looked at each other, that's it! And what does it mean?
And we thought, wow, with all of our attitude problems and our anger, like that would be a perfect name for the band.
We weren't really the happy people we are today.
And that's pretty much when they saw Short Fuse, it was that's just what it had to be.
I guess any type of feeling. If our music can make you feel any certain way, depressed, anger, happy, just glad, just satisfied, relaxed, as long as people can go away with any type of feeling, I think we did a good job.
Merch.
Letting and releasing their inner anger and frustrations and aggressions without killing people.
Just have a good time, just enjoy.
Enjoy, mosh, have a good time, party, rip your clothes off, throw up, doesn't matter, have fun.
You know, if you think it sucks, then that makes me happy.
I would say we're a groovy metal band. Everyone knows what like heavy metal music is. Just put some new age groove behind it, and you know that's in a nutshell Short Fuse.
We've never like tried to put ourselves in any sort of box. It's just like whatever comes out, comes out.
Raw.
Very aggressive.
And shred the dead, baby.
I would bust out my loud Bluetooth speaker and hit play and just let the music describe itself.
Our sound is like a garbage truck running over a synthesizer with a chainsaw thrown into the engine.
Now it's time for me to cross the line in this life, yeah.
Always dreamt of touring with the Spice Girls, actually.
Iron and Maiden. Everyone.
Revocation.
I don't know. Maybe Alice Cooper.
Honestly, I just want to play to as many people as I can, so I'm going to aim big and say big stadium band.
One of them we've already did actually, and one of them would be Max Cavalera with Soulfly, and doing that whole thing, and we actually did get to do that.
Short Fuse.
We kept on playing. We kept on practicing.
We found other ways to do it.
More productive. You just have more time to write. Got together more often.
When I think back now, COVID was such a great time for us because we wrote and wrote and wrote.
Actually, I feel like COVID kind of brought Short Fuse a little closer.
It hasn't really affected me. I've had it. Hasn't affected my stamina in playing.
We gave our fans a live stream from the DNA Lounge, San Francisco Bay Area.
COVID took things away, like shows and traveling and stuff, and so we just wrote new music and still met up, and we did live stream shows, and we still kept it going.
It was basically just Short Fuse hanging out. We still hung out. We still played music. We kept the dream alive. We got a lot closer because of it.
It's getting better and better. More and more popular.
I love it. It's just getting better, The bands are getting better. The young kids coming up who are keeping the death metal pure. That's where it's at right there. Because there's a lot of youngins, man, and they're so good. And it warms my heart. It makes me happy.
Death metal has evolved so much. There's just so many bands. It's not really an underground thing anymore. Like, there's mainstream festivals where death metal bands are headlining, and that's absolutely incredible.
There's a lot of good stuff out. You get to see new music like all the time.
Sometimes you gotta search for it. Sometimes someone recommends it to you, but a lot of really, really great stuff out there. And I still want to beat my kids to it. Let me just put it that way.
Local and independent bands that are putting their fucking blood, sweat, tears, heart and soul, shit and piss into their music. The current music scene in California.
If you love the local scene, if you love local bands, then California is the perfect place for you because they are all over, and for me, they're better than the bigger shows sometimes.
There's a great band scene out here where there's a lot of great bands, good friends, everybody it's like a big family.
Big local scene. A lot of local bands support each other a lot too.
It's pretty popular. It's pretty good. It's getting better. This Bay Area, this is where metal was born pretty much. It's looking pretty good. It's just every year it just seems to get better and better.
Always something to do as far as it comes to metal.
There are shows everywhere. Big shows, small shows, backyard shows. It's never stop.
And they're good people, all just incredible. I love them.
I don't really know too much about those things.
I don't give a shit.
Well, I'm sure the royalties are crap. I mean, if someone's just listening to our shit, I'm okay with that.
Burn the rich. F***ing bullshit! We're the ones that make this shit happen. We're the ones that put our fucking hearts into it. We're the ones that cry, eat my ass!
I think it's great.
Same as it's always been. Next song, next tour, next show.
Do tours, shows, festivals, writing new material, putting out new music videos, and just keep going for as long as we can until our bodies won't allow us to do this anymore. That's the goal.
I will never quit until I die on stage. And then I'll probably be, and then you just prop me up, I'll still be there if you want to.
Write some music, play some more shows, just continue to grow and expand and get better at what we do.
Go out and play and tear it up. Hit up as many venues as we can, preferably overseas, Europe, and definitely Japan.
Everything and anything.
Just 4 more songs.
Grind 'em up, such a sight to see. Ripping skin, crave within. Wait for me.
I want to thank the voices in my head that make me crazy, and all the people that traumatized me to make me such a sick that I am now, to make awesome music for you.
Shout out to every musician out there struggling and playing their ass off, trying to be better than they are, and just keep going, keep at it.
I guess I'll shout out to my parents. I'll shout out to my wife, my best friends, and my dogs.
Hatred! Psychosomatic! Cultural warfare! -6! There's too many of them.
Shout outs to Saponification, shout outs to Lost to the Void, shout out to any band that we've ever toured with, shared a bus with, shared a state with, fucking any band.